Hello everyone, I am On. Today we are going to talk about the invention of century that almost everyone on earth must own. That's the phone. At first, in 1876, the phone is system for transmitting sound over long distances using wireless or radio by converting acoustic vibration into electrical signal. But now we all know that phone can do more. Today we have the guests that who will share about their opinion. We will talk about positive and negative if we don't have the phone. So let's start from positive side.
If we don't have a phone, we have to make a conversation or doing activity with people by face to face a lot more. And people could do a lot of activity together that not only in internet but in the real life. It's a good idea to go out and see the world or doing activity with your friends by face to face. So what is your opinion about this situation, Fee?
I think people will focus on what are they doing more when they don't have phone. Because people nowadays usually doing something and looking at the phone at the same time. So they don't focus on what are they doing because they are multitasking.
So let's talk about the negative side. What are your opinion about that?
In my opinion, the phone has already become a basic need in our life. So first, I think if we don't have a phone, distant communication will be more difficult and slower. Like back to the old time when people used pigeon to send a message. Then we are surrounded by a lot of information. As long as people hold the information, they will have a power too. I can imagine what would happen if we live with our phone nowadays. We can recognize the information that means we might return to the dark age.
Okay, so what is your opinion about this situation? See.
So about that situation, if we don't have phone, I think it will be a lot more danger when we have an emergency, because we can call an officer or an expert like firefighter or police. When we are in danger or have an emergency, like when your house catch on fire, you can call a firefighter to help you. You can only do it yourself, but what if it explodes? The only thing you can do is do it yourself or ask for people to help you around you. But I think it's still slower than useful to call an expert or an officer.
We have been and gift here. So what's your opinion about that?
The advantage of having a telephone are people can easily communicate with each other, whether it is talking through online chat or call online, allowing messenger to see each other even when they are far away from each other. It is also possible to send a picture, video, and audio, all of which make the conversation person more aware of the emotion of the conversation.
After the telephone was invented, news, official order, and innovation spread all over the world. Everybody can know the same story although they are in the same place. For example, news from kin in different provinces, you can recognize it at the moment through the telephone. No waste time traveling to know that news. Or even in the government, you can issue urgent orders through the telephone. The waste time submitting documents several steps. According to mention above, it is an advantage from the invention of the telephone.
My opinion, as we all know, phone has many applications that can help us. Like the time when we had to quarantine to prevent COVID-19, we can order food through the application. Or if we have to travel, we can check the risky area to choose a safer way. If we didn't have a phone, we would have taken a lot of risk. Seeing that the phone has great effect on humanity, both for the positive and negative side. But most importantly, if the world didn't have a phone, I probably wouldn't have a device for doing this task. Thanks you all the guests. See you next time.